Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Money Talks with Logan and Grace, the podcast where we break down money in a simple, fun, and practical way. I'm Logan.
And I'm Grace.
Before we dive in, don't forget you can subscribe to our channel, Level Up English, so you never miss an episode. We bring you valuable insights to improve your English and your life.
Today, we have a super exciting episode because we're talking about something that affects every single person listening: money psychology.
Yes, we always hear people say things like, I'm bad with money or money is stressful, but why do we feel this way? And more importantly, how do we change our mindset about money?
That's what today's episode is all about. And we have a special guest joining us, someone who has helped many people change their relationship with money. Everyone, please welcome Nova.
Hey Logan, hey Grace. I'm so happy to be here. This is such an important topic and I can't wait to dive in.
We're excited too, Nova. Before we jump into the details, can you tell our listeners a little bit about yourself?
Of course, I'm Nova, a financial coach and entrepreneur. I help people understand money, not just how to earn it, but how to think about it. Because believe it or not, the way you think about money is just as important as how much you make.
That's such a great point. So let's start with the big question. Why do people struggle with money so much?
Grace, the truth is, money is emotional. It's not just about numbers. It's about feelings, fear, excitement, guilt, even shame. A lot of how we handle money comes from how we were raised.
Interesting. You mean like what we learned from our parents?
Exactly. If your parents always said money is hard to earn or rich people are greedy, then you might grow up thinking that money is difficult or even bad.
That makes sense. If we grow up hearing money doesn't grow on trees, we might feel guilty about spending money, even when it's necessary.
And these beliefs can hold people back. If you believe you're bad with money, you won't try to learn about it. If you think rich people are greedy, you might subconsciously avoid earning more money.
Whoa. So our thoughts about money shape our reality?
Absolutely. The way you think about money affects the way you act with money.
So, how can someone change their money mindset?
Great question. Changing your money mindset starts with awareness. Pay attention to the things you tell yourself about money. Do you say things like, I'll never be rich, or money is stressful? Or do you say, I can learn to manage money and I can create wealth?
That reminds me of one of our listeners, Mark. He always told himself, I'm just not good with money. So he never learned about saving or investing. But one day he decided to change his mindset. He started saying, I can figure this out. He read one book about money, started tracking his spending, and within a year, he saved $5,000.
That's amazing. Small mindset shifts can create huge changes.
All right, Nova. We asked our listeners to send in their money questions, and we got some great ones.
Here's one from Sarah. I want to save money, but I never seem to have extra. What should I do?
Great question. The secret is to pay yourself first. That means before you spend on anything else, set aside a small amount for savings. Even if it's just $10 a week, it adds up.
That's a great tip. Next question from Alex. How do I stop impulse spending?
Ooh, impulse spending is tricky. Try the 24-hour rule. If you want to buy something that isn't necessary, wait 24 hours before deciding. Most of the time, the urge will go away.
Love that. Next question. Should I invest if I don't have much money?
Yes, you don't need a lot to start. Even $5 or $10 a week in an index fund can grow over time. The key is to start early.
Okay, Nova, now let's bust some common money myths.
Myth, you need to be rich to invest.
Even small amounts grow over time. Investing just $10 a week can turn into thousands over years.
Myth, credit cards are bad.
Credit cards aren't bad. High interest debt is bad. If you pay your balance in full every month, credit cards help build good credit.
3 myth, you have to work hard to be rich.
Hard work matters, but smart money management is just as important. Many people work hard but never build wealth because they don't manage their money well.
Nova, this has been such a great conversation. What's your final advice for people who want to be better with money?
My biggest advice is just start. Don't wait until you have more money or more knowledge. Just take the first step. Track your money. Save something, even if it's just a little. Learn one new thing about money every week. We've covered a lot of powerful ideas about money today: mindset, saving, budgeting, and even investing. But before we wrap up, I want to share a few more practical money tips that can help you no matter where you are in your financial journey. Let's talk about something that a lot of people overlook: the power of small financial habits. People think they need a huge salary or a big business to be financially successful, but that's not true. Wealth isn't built in a day, it's built through small, consistent actions. 1. Automate your savings. One of the best things you can do is automate your savings. This means setting up your bank account so that a small amount of your income goes directly into savings before you even see it. If you get paid weekly, set it up so that $10, $20, or even $50 automatically moves to your savings account. If you never see it in your spending account, you won't be tempted to spend it. Over time, this adds up and helps you build a financial safety net without even thinking about it. Think of it this way: saving money should be like paying a bill. If you treat it as non-negotiable, you'll always have something set aside for the future. 2. Avoid lifestyle inflation. Another big mistake people make is lifestyle inflation. This happens when people start making more money and immediately increase their spending. They get a raise and suddenly they buy a more expensive car or start eating out every night. Instead of saving or investing the extra income, they upgrade their lifestyle and their expenses keep growing. If you keep increasing your spending every time you earn more, you'll always feel like you don't have enough, no matter how much you make. Instead of spending more when you get a raise, try saving or investing more. If you can keep your expenses low while your income grows, you'll build wealth much faster. Learn to say no to unnecessary expenses. One of the hardest but most powerful money skills is learning to say no to things you don't really need. Marketers and advertisers try to convince us that we need the latest gadgets, designer clothes, and luxury vacations to be happy. But real financial success comes from knowing what truly matters to you and focusing your money on those things. Before buying something, ask yourself, do I really need this? Or is it just a temporary want? Is this bringing me closer to my financial goals or pushing me further away? Spending is easy, but financial freedom comes from discipline. The more intentional you are with your money, the faster you'll reach your goals. 4. Keep learning about money. And finally, one of the most important money tips: never stop learning. Read books about personal finance, watch YouTube videos from financial experts, listen to podcasts like this one. The more you learn, the more confident you'll feel with money. Knowledge is power. The people who understand money control their future, while those who ignore it stay stuck.
I love that. Money isn't about being perfect, it's about taking small steps.
Exactly. And remember, money is just a tool. Learn to use it wisely and it will work for you.
That's all for today, folks. Thank you so much, Nova, for joining us.
Thank you. It was amazing talking with you both.
And thank you to our listeners. If you found this episode helpful, please subscribe to Level Up English and share it with a friend.
Until next time, take control of your money and take control of your future.